All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle of great millstone that rule well. And salutations to the icon teaching that's true of the folk on the earth, to the city, live in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and a few sisters that listen as well, man. So this is just a quick lesson. Just touching on breaking news, man. Russia have cut off supply for two NATO big countries over there, Poland and Barcelona, which these two, this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. Now we finna start really seeing the decline, which we already seen the decline of the dollar, but it's totally hyperdrive now, man. And the reason I say that is because from reading certain things, this war in Ukraine, Russia had threatened anybody that invade this war with Ukraine that they going to send missiles on them. But also, they have made a decisive move because Russia and China have been separating themselves, and all these other countries too, but they set up a payment system to go around the dollar. Now, the dollar is the standard across the whole world. And people are getting tired of the dollar, especially these other nations. Salakia. They're getting tired of the dollar. So this cutting off supply is a major move because they said if you want gas pipeline, which gas prices been going through the roof here in America. Why? Because of all this war, these sanctions that America put on your allies and shit like that. And a lot of gas lines come through a lot of them countries overseas, like Russia, Iran, Syria. They have the natural resources that America need, man. Especially when it comes down to gas prices, because that's real wealth. Now, Russia threatened and said that they not trading through the dollar more. Basically, they say if you want gas and you want resource and natural energy through your country, which we all need those things to survive, especially here in America, right? They said that this article, it said, what happened? Does it come to a surprise? Russia's state control energy giant announced Wednesday it's had halt gas supply to Barcelona and Poland for failing to pay for gas and rubies. So they are setting up a payment system through rubies so that you can go around the dollar, man. The dollar standard, man. And is going to put a big, major halt on other countries, man, because they are setting the standard. That's why, let's get this real quick, man. The dollar is through, man. Babylon is through, man. This is Jeremiah 50. To like it. Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver everyone his soul. Be not cut off from an iniquity, for this be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is time of the Lord vengeance, he will render into a recompense. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all earth drunken. The nation has drunken her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And these nations are pissed off at America, man. America's not this big top dog no more, man. Hey, you got a missile, we got a missile. You need me just like you need I need you just like you need me. But now they are saying that we don't need you no more, America. What have you've been breaking treaties, putting hell on our country. You built our country up so much that we don't need you no more. Right? Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. How for her take bonds for her pain, and so she might be healed. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaching to heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. And that's is what's about to happen. The Lord is bringing this place low, this horde low, to destroy this place on the face of the earth, man. That's what's happening, man. So this shift that you see, Russia making this big thing, hey, it's gonna put a big pressure on all these other European countries. Watch. It say falling back into this article, falling for paying for payment and rubies, something Putin had demanded last month in response to tough sanctions imposed by the West on Russia over its invasion on Ukraine. And now this all because of this war that's happening over there in Ukraine, which America is bogus in many ways. We ain't got to go into that, but America is the reason why these things is happening. They bringing this war. It say European buyers, the Lord is bringing this war. Buyers condemn Putin demand, saying it's violent, as in contrast with payments usually agree on a dollar or euro. Remember, everything is under the dollar and euro, but it's calling question Russian reliable as a supplier. So Russia is a big top supplier in gas and natural resources and energy, man. So what is these other European countries going to do? They're going to have to shift board, man. It's told the Yemen needing a month to make good on his promise to cut off gas supplies to who doesn't abide by prudent instructions. So he's adamant because of this war. And that's going to kill the dollar even more. So now it's speeding up the decline, because we already was on a slow process. You know, America can manage certain things because certain countries is still dealing through the dollar standard. But now they are setting up statements saying that we don't need the dollar standard no more. If you want to do business with us, we go through rubies, through the gold standard, man. And that's going to shift a whole dynamic, man. Russia is one of the world's largest producer of petroleum and natural gas. And Europe is heavily reliant on import from Russia for energy supply. In 2001, the European Union supported 155 billion cubic meter of natural gas from Russia, accounting for around 45% of U.S. gas import. And that's major. You see? And close to 40% of total gas consumption. So that's damn near half of all that country over there, man. And that's going to make these European countries choose what side you want, man. You either going to come deal with us or you're going to deal with America. And America don't have what you need, man. America don't have what you need, man. And that's man, that's beautiful, man. Because this Revelation 18 and 10. 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Because this place shall be destroyed. And this was a big consumer for all these other nations. So when you can't get your supply and that this place is destroyed, they're going to wow for her, man. It says, standing far off from the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour the judgment shall come, and the merchant of earth shall weep and mourn for her, for no man buy the merchant anymore. Anymore. And that's what we starting to see. We're going to start seeing no one doing business with this place. No more, man. And that's beautiful, man. Call Lord Yahweh Shema Rashai. Lord willing, I'll do a part 2. And man, we almost out this place, Akim. So with that, hope this lesson will edify and give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and the great millstone that rule well. And salutations to the Akim and season is true. All the folk on earth, true and city, man. To next time, I want to say Shalom and a ball.